So that's the guy you don't want to see, and you don't have to see him as long as you behave. Our parliamentarian is Jessica Christopher, who's to my left. If you see her tugging at me or me leaning over, she's trying to keep me on track and make sure I do everything according to our bylaws, the convention rules, and Robert's Rules of Order. And the acting treasurer is Kelly Dickerson, who's the state senate chair, so she's in charge of counting the money, collecting the money, and make sure it's properly received. And our timekeeper today is Kali Sparks. Did I get your name right? Okay, so can you please stand up? Kelly's going to keep the time, and there is a requirement of time when you're speaking at the microphone and also for the candidates. So in this case, I'm looking to her. If you end up going too long, she's going to let me know, and then I'll have to make sure you stay on track. We do have elected officials here today, which we will, one of the requirements that I have is to move the convention along, and I'd like to do that. And so we do have some gaps in where we're waiting on certain reports, and we want to slip some of our elected officials in those gaps so you can hear from them and we can continue the convention smoothly. So the elected officials that I saw here from our state delegation, to Washington, I did see Senator Mike Lee, and I think I saw Jason Chaffetz, Congressman Jason Chaffetz, but I know he has to leave, and so does Senator Lee, so we're going to hear from him shortly. And as the other elected officials statewide or from the congressional federal delegation, if any of you who are here with them will notify me so that I can make sure that they have their opportunity to speak. And we have also our county elected officials, and they will have the opportunity to speak as well as our state legislators. But before we recognize all of them, I would like to recognize all of you who are precinct officers and have other positions in the party. And if you're a county delegate, a precinct officer, or have another position in the party, will you please stand?
What do you say? Precinct officer.
Well, you deserve to be recognized, so I'm saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. And also, I'm trying to keep you excited too, so few more up and downs. And I'm going to recognize one other group, and then I'm going to go to the microphone. If we can have all of the mothers here today, because tomorrow's a special day. So all of our mothers, would you please stand?
All right. What are you doing, buddy?
And so I just want to say to you, thank you for being who you are, but thank you particularly for allowing us men to think that we want everything. I really appreciate that. You know how to do it. So. Okay.
Rick Botos, Salt Lake County. Mr. Chair, we are grateful for your willingness to participate and be here. It's grateful for that. Could you, by point of information, bring us up to date on where we are with the SB 54?
Okay, well, I appreciate that and what we're going to do. I'm happy to do that, but let me kind of insert that in one of the little gaps where we're going to hear from some elected officials as well, and I'll fit that in, but I'm glad you asked the question, and we'll make sure that I have the opportunity to update you on that. So, that being said, I believe I finished all of my introductions and announcements, and I believe everyone is in place. So, I now call to order the 2015 Organizing Convention of the Salt Lake County Republican Party. So our first order of business will be a Credentials Committee report by Jared Belcher.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, delegates and visitors, for coming today. As of 9:50 this morning, our preliminary credentials